Well, hello there, friends. Welcome to my channel, Cristabelle the Intuitive. This is Cristabelle with your love and romance guidance for the first half of April 2019. Enjoy. I just want to take a second to say I've changed my readings a bit. Of course, the cards are pulled first. I'm doing more for general love reading rather than for individual, singles and couples. I'm still doing individual signs, but it's just general for the sign. Now let's get into the reading. And this reading is for my Libra friends. Okay. Right, Libra friends, your first card is Love Who You Are. Be willing to express love. Separation. Religious factors. Okay, this is in two parts. Okay. For those of you who are partnered up, your religious beliefs or lack of religious or faith or spiritual life, or the spiritual practices, spiritual steadiness, okay? Spiritual ambivalency is what's causing the challenges for you. That's why your relationship and partnerships have not worked out. That's why you're currently experiencing another separation. So you really need to pay attention to what exactly is your religious or spiritual belief, and how do you practice that? How are you faithful to that? And because you keep picking partners that spiritual or religious belief and practices are very important to. And that's what has been causing the friction or the challenges for you. So the guidance to you, especially those of you who are currently going through a separation, is look at that. Look at what part religious factors or faith and spiritual beliefs, practices, or lack thereof have played in that, and how you address that. And so in terms of you need to really, and some of you, what you're doing is you try to separate your religious or spiritual beliefs from yourself, from your and from your day-to-day life, from your interaction, and say that's private, that's reserved. The guidance to you is, even if you are not public about your spiritual or faith belief, it's integral to who you are. And if you don't embrace that, it's not about waving a flag to anybody to see, for anybody to see, or beating people over the head with your belief system, but to really embrace and acknowledge that this is a system that you believe in. This is how all those things make up who you authentically are. So actually, this is more like you need to live in the world authentically as who you are. That is because you're not doing that. That is what's caused or constantly causing separations for you with the partners that you do end up getting. So you need to really explore and look at that. And for those of you who are wanting to connect to another, to establish, you want love and romance, but you cannot negate or eliminate, or not eliminate, but to pretend you don't have a certain spiritual practice or spiritual belief or religious belief, just so that you can get a partner, and then once they show up, and they think one thing, and then bam, you're now telling them, well, this is your belief. And those are the things that have caused separations for you. So, and those are the things that have created challenges for you. And once again, you cannot separate your spiritual side from your regular everyday side, so to speak. You need to ensure, for you to have lead a more peaceful life, you need to make sure both your spiritual or religious or faith belief system that you uphold meshes and is in congruence with the rest of you. It matches who you are, and that's what your challenges in terms of love and romance come from. So you need to really be really need to be one with yourself. So you can't try and play both sides. Be one with yourself, be authentic. So the crust of the message for you is be authentic in every sense, including your spiritual life, so that when you connect to another, they know who you truly are, and you know who they truly are before you try to form that love and romance partnership. All right. Okay, let's see how the cards want to guide you, Libra friends. Love who you are. You need to love yourself. You need to accept yourself as who you are. When you truly do that, then then the religious factors that have been a challenge for you, that have been causing you to have challenges with partners, current and former, will not be such an issue. It's because you have not focused on loving who you are and accepting yourself, your religious and faith practices part, and your whole self, as seeing it as your whole being, and you try to keep certain parts of you separate so you can connect with certain people that that you may be romantically interested in, because if this person knows that you believe in God, or you go to a church, or you go to a mosque, or whatever, or a temple, then maybe they won't be interested. You need to be authentically you. That is always the guidance. Love who you are. Be present in the world as who you truly are. Don't negate the religious factors until you've established a relationship. Then you bring the religious component forward, which is one of the things that affect you by creating separations for you. That's what causes a lot of your separation. So you need to be really present to that and explore and see how can you present yourself from the get-go to any potential partner as who you authentically are, including the spiritual component of who you are as well, and know that you need to love who you are wholly. When you love wholly or fully, when you love yourself wholly and fully, then others will love you the same way. So it's essential for you to be willing to express love, and that willingness to express love starts with loving who you are. So it's a cycle. Be willing to express love who you are, acknowledge your religious or spiritual life, integrate it into who you are and how you live, to prevent the separation, or to keep you from constantly separating from the potential life partners that you've met because of religious factors. All right, let's see if there's anything else for you, Libra friends. Well, my Libra friends, this is your love and romance guidance for this first part of April. That's the 1st to the 15th of April 2019. And this is Cristabelle saying Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye for now, and blessings on the love journey.